Hello friends, this video on fractions and decimals part 22 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Now let's say that you have to multiply two or more decimal numbers. Let us first deal with two decimal numbers multiplication. So I will give you certain steps. Just follow those steps and you will be able to find the product. Step number 1. Find the product, ignore the decimal point for now. So let us take an example. Let's say 0.6 multiply 0.03. So you have to multiply this. You totally forget about the decimal point. So if you forget about the decimal point, what is this number? This is 6. What is this number? This is 3. Right? So 6 into 3 is 18. So as per step 1, you just find the product and the product in this case would be 18. Fine. Let's move on to step 2. Step 2 says count the number of digits to the right of the decimal point for the numbers. So here you have two numbers. So one is 0.6, the other number is 0.03. So how many digits do you have to the right of the decimal point? So here you have just one digit, that is 6. So one digit. For this number, how many digits do you have? 0 and 3. So here you have two digits. Fine. So we have counted the number of digits to the right of the decimal point for both the numbers. Now let's look at step number 3. It says add the number of digits. That means whatever number of digits we had counted in step 2, let's add them. So 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. Perfect. Now here I have denoted the number of digits as s. So the value of s in this example is 3. So this is also done. Now is the final step. So here what we do, place the decimal point in the product such that the number of digits to the right of the decimal point is equal to s. So what was our product? The product that we had calculated was 18. So now we have to place the decimal point in such a way that the number of digits after the decimal point is 3. So where will you place the decimal point? Will you place it here? No, because if you place it here, the number of digit after decimal point would be 1. If you place it here, the number of digits after the decimal point would be 2. But I want the number of digits after decimal point to be 3. So I would place it here and I would place a 0 here. So now the number of digits after decimal point is 1, 2, 3. So this is our answer. So this is how we find the product. Now, you might say that, okay, instead of 0.018, why can't I say 0.180? Here also I have 3 digits. But please do remember that any 0 at the end has no value. So there is no value of writing this 0. So basically after decimal you have 2 digits only. So this is not the right option. So the correct answer would be 0.018. So very clearly remember these steps and follow these steps and you will be able to multiply any decimal numbers without any problem. So we will definitely try out more examples, but before that, let us look at these. So the first example is 2.71 multiplied by 5. So we will proceed step by step. So let's say step 1, step 2, step 3 and step 4. Yeah. So in step 1, what do? We forget that there is a decimal point, right? We just multiply them. So how do we multiply? 271 into 5. When you multiply these, you get 1355. This is the product. In the second step, what do? In the second step, we see how many digits do we have after decimal point for both the numbers. So for the first number, we have 2 digits after decimal point. And for the second number, how many digits we have after the decimal point? 0, because it is like 5 is like 5.0. So after point, you do not have any digit basically. So this is 0. So in the third step, we find the sum of the number of digits. So in the third step, 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. So in the fourth step, we place the decimal point in the product in such a way that the number of digits after the decimal point is 2. So if I place the decimal here, then the number of digits after the decimal point is 2. So 13.55 would be the answer. Let us look at the next one, 156.1 into 100. So here also in the first step, we find the product, that is 156100. Now it is very easy to find product of two numbers where one number is a multiple of 10, like 100, 1000, 10,000, 10, something like that. Because your result is basically this number which you have, the same digits with as many zeros as you have here. Like here it is 100 with 2 zeros, so the product becomes 156100. In the second step, we count the number of digits after the decimal point. So for the first number it is 1, and for the second number it is 0. After the decimal point you just have 0, nothing else. In the third step, we find their sum, which is 1, and in the fourth step we are going to place the decimal point such that the number of digits after the decimal is 1. So we will place it here. So what is the answer? So the final answer is 15610. Let us now look at the third example where we have 0.03 multiplied by 1000. So forget the decimal sign. So the product would be 3000. In the second step, let us count the number of digits after decimal point. Here it is 2 and here it is 0. In the third step, find the sum, which is 2, and in the fourth step, let us place the decimal point. So we will place the decimal point here. So the answer is 30. Here you have 11.2 multiplied by 0.15. So here in the first step, again the same process, 112 into 15, which is equal to 1680. In the second step, how many digits after the decimal point? For the first number it is 1, for the second number it is 2. In the third step, find their sum. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. And in the fourth step, we are going to place the decimal point such that after the decimal point you have 3 digits. So we place it here so that we have 680. So the answer would be 1.68. Let's look at the fifth one. It has 101.01 multiplied by 0.01. So in step 1, we just multiply them, that is 10101 into 1, which is equal to 10101. In step 2, let's find the number of digits after the decimal point, which is 2 and 2. In the third step, we find their sum, which is 2 plus 2 equals to 4. And in the fourth step, we will place the decimal point such that there are 4 digits after the decimal point. So the answer is 1.0101. So this is how you are going to find product of decimal numbers. So let us now look at some of the questions quickly. Question number 1. Find the area of rectangle whose length is 5.7 centimeter and breadth is 3 centimeters. So let us suppose this is a rectangle. So the length is L and this is the breadth. So what would be this total area of the rectangle? Now we know that area of a rectangle is given by length into breadth. So the length is given as 5.7 multiplied by 3. So how will we multiply? Step 1. Forget the decimal sign, just multiply them. So that would give you 171. And then count the number of digits after the decimal point. So here you just have 1 digit, right? So therefore you will place the point decimal in such a way that the number of digits after the decimal point is 1. So the answer would be 17.1 centimeter square. Question number 2. A two-wheeler covers a distance of 55.3 kilometers in 1 liter of petrol. So in 1 liter of petrol, it covers 55.3 kilometers. So how much distance will it cover in 10 liters? So in 10 liters, it would cover 10 into 55.3. So that would be equal to 5530, and the decimal point will be placed here. So the answer would be 553 kilometers. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.